Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to the Medium's Table. I'm your host, Michelle Gardner. This podcast is your personal invitation to join me at the intersection of the everyday and the extraordinary. Together, we'll explore the magic of mediumship, share spiritual stories, and connect with fellow mediums on this incredible journey. So grab a seat, pour yourself a cuppa, and come join us at the Medium's Table, where spirits gather and stories unfold. Disclaimer, just a heads up to all our lovely followers. Our social media is a space where we share personal stories, including those of various mediums. Let's keep the vibe positive and respect each other's beliefs. Every journey is unique, and here we celebrate the diversity of experiences. I'd like to welcome back to the show, Julie. Julie, as she adjusts herself, zooms herself in.
Yeah, I'm adjusting still.
Oh, forever. It's a continuous adjustment, isn't it?
Yeah. 50 some years, I think.
Yeah. And it feels like more. So we are back again this month for messages. I'm just trying to think of it. It's such a, I don't know, why do we give it such a long name? Messages the world needs now. And
I don't know. We didn't even name it at first.
When we just ran with it when we said it. These are messages that Julie brings through with her spirit team, and they work through her. She speaks through they're communicating with her at the same time. They take over. It's such a bizarre but weirdly comfortable sight to see. And Julie's going, oh no. But we won't talk about that in front of Julie. But this is a monthly segment that you do, Julie, and it is some insight for viewers and listeners of the world to gain some clarity on what could be coming their way in the following month. Now, this is for, where are we now? February. I've got to think about which month I'm in. I already feel like I'm halfway through this year and we're not.
Not at all. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is something that, sit back, relax, take notes if you want to, but whatever part of that message is meant for you will resonate. Now, if you're thinking, oh, the whole message wasn't for me. Okay. Take a step back, breathe, relax, calm down. Think about what did resonate with you, and that's your message right there. Because there's so much in a message that there will be certain things that will stand out more than others. And that's generally how a message hits home.
That's true. And it's layers.
Yeah. And it means something different for everyone. And everyone Absolutely. Will have a different takeaway. Yeah. So, and we'd love for you to comment below what you got out of that message. What resonated? What was it that really struck a chord? And that's what's most important. And it'll be different for everyone, because we're all at a different place in our lives, a different place in development. Oh, we're just all unique little souls wandering around aimlessly on this earth, finding our purpose. Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud? So Julie is a medium as well. So let's go into that, because Julie, you have I'm going to say a ridiculous amount compared to other people, but it is like lengthy in what you do and so unique. Fire away.
I do a lot of things. Yeah. So I read cards and palms and all those kinds of things. I like divination a lot. I do mediumship, like the evidential mediumship with connecting with deceased loved ones, but also mediumship, including guides and animal spirits, just whoever's with you, to guide you along your way. I do trance mediumship and healing, paranormal investigating, and I use all those tools to do all those things. I think they're just tools, they get a different flavor, sort of, you know, and people respond to to the messenger differently also, right? So, sometimes it's overwhelming to hear a message from your spirit guide and they use kind of confusing words, or but if you hear the same message from Uncle Joe, it's kind of like, oh, okay, I could see Joe saying that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, exactly. And you can hear Julie getting out of breath just with the list explaining what she does because it's so lengthy. But you have a lot of interesting stories that you've told. You have an extremely interesting life. And anytime I see anything on social media that relates even slightly to weird and wonderful, I always think of you. I always think of you. And I mean that in the nicest way.
well, thank you. I do try and look at it as an adventure, and that I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I might be the one starting the car, but from there on, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, that's it.
We'll
And
see
it's the
where we get
element.
to.
Yes, exactly. The element of surprise and surrender.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Like, show me something new.
yeah. And
And
therefore they do.
I feel like it's funny because I will often see something new. Right. I'll see something new and I'm like, wait, what is that? And then the next reading or readings I have are somebody telling me, like, oh my gosh, this happened. And I'm like, okay, so it's time for that. We're going to learn about that now, because it's the
Yeah,
timeliness.
that's it. Exactly. It's and the universe will shift you in ways sometimes that you don't expect. And
Oh,
away you
yeah.
go.
You
Yeah.
couldn't even imagine. Yeah.
I've heard your stories, Julie, and every time we talk, oh my God, you'll never believe what happened. It's like, I actually probably would. Fire away. Oh, I love it though. I love it. Again, like you say, there's so much adventure and so much to learn and so many facets to the spirit world, the dimensional worlds, so many facets once you start opening doors and looking what's behind. So many facets.
Absolutely. And it's very exciting. And I think, we live in really exciting, interesting times. So,
Yeah, exactly. Oh, all righty. So, what we're all waiting for, Julie is going to go into an altered state, which some may call it trance, and she will be communing with her spirit team and they will speak through her. Now, we never know what's going to come through. We never know who's going to come through. Sometimes it sounds elemental. Sometimes it sounds harsh. Sometimes it sounds, oh, is this galactic? We never know until it starts.
That's true. Sometimes they change during our message.
Yes.
So.
Yes, exactly. So without further ado, Julie, and I'm going to have my notebook here so I can take notes as I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you get started and I'll cut out these silences and we'll get right into the message.
Okay. Here we go. We are grateful for your invitation coming to your attention through these opportunities to share with you our presence and allow you to understand you are never alone. Addition, becoming acutely confusing among humans, many of whom have not lived many decades upon Earth yet, but have experienced so many painful moments. Humanity, your planet, is at a decision-making point, a point foretold for many millennia. If you are on this earth for these days, this is not an accident. Your souls agree to assist with the ascension of this planet. You have come in service of all, not just humanity, of all life forms, of all consciousness. You are unaware that your life, your experience informs many, many others, not just those humans standing beside you, not just those humans across the road, but beings and ancestors and energies throughout space and time. Many galaxies away, even, are paying attention to the ascension of this planet as your Earth rebirths herself. We have spoken many times of the individual's healing and how this ripples through and heals others. The time for remembering dear ones, the time for remembering the oneness is upon you. You understand that the way you speak to yourself and the way you speak to the other impacts all. Many have been assigned to heal themselves. For many, this has been a struggle against what they have been taught. But in doing so, they are learning that healing themselves is healing the others. Only through understanding and remembering your connection to every other living being do you achieve the peace long sought for your planet. This sounds like such a daunting assignment. We understand. We assure you, you are already successful as we are already here. As you look upon events around you with your human eyes, events designed to awaken fear in your hearts, instead, connect to that heart. And understand that that heartbeat is the same as the one next to you and the one within the earth. Understand that these rhythms, which you may not be aware of from moment to moment, unite you all far beyond simply humanity. They unite you to your planet, to your animal beings, to your oceans and your planets. The water within your body connects you to your moon, as your moon affects all the water on your earth. So when you find yourself fearful or alone, confused, and under pressure, not knowing what to do, connect to these places. Connect to your earth. Feel your pulse. Take a moment and connect to your stars. Even if you must accomplish mundane tasks throughout your day, these tasks as if you are on a treadmill, never moving forward, unable to go back, draining your energy, distracting you from your potential. Connect in those moments to what has existed before time existed. Your earth, the moon, the stars, and the sun are the same as your ancestors have known. The wonder of all there is within you. It has always been within you. In this way, we suggest, through these connections, we suggest you may find your reconnection to the oneness, not just to yourself, not just to your sisters and brothers and children and spouses, but to your neighbors, to those who do not share your language or your religion or your values, but also share your humanity and your divinity, which shines beyond anything else in your world. As the divinity awakes within each of you, your earth glows magnificently. And her heart skips happily. It is not in dramatic effort, but in simple intention that each of you may achieve this connection and realization, which then shall help you to rise, shall help you to connect through your heart and understand the oneness. Allow you to live within that unlimited potential of flow, not in competition with your neighbor, but in cooperation, even without being aware of disagreement. As you connect in your oneness, the energy brings to you what is necessary. You do not need to chase after it. You do not need to hoard it. You do not need to take it from those who have it. You all have it. Allow yourselves to remember this. We joyfully part our ways. We shall be seeing you very soon. Joy at reunification, remembering.
Welcome back, Julie.
Yes. Wow. Hi. Thank you. Go ahead.
Oh, so very gentle and soft and nurturing. It was like a very kind message to, just for people to remember who you are, remember what is within you. But we'll go into that in a minute. How did that feel for you?
Wow, it felt really kind of wild, like so much passion, right? Like, and such a big energy. I just, you know, uh, also so solid. When a medium brings spirit down, right, into your body, so you experience that, and the energy was just beyond my physical boundaries. It was it felt a little bit like a roller coaster sometimes.
Yeah, it's funny, we've had a few panels of mediums recently, but we've recorded some, and the topic, there's several topics that are being said or being raised in those recordings. And what's interesting is what you just said then is how hard it is to articulate an experience that you have with spirit that we don't have as a human. And there's no words to describe what you're feeling, what you're seeing, what's happening.
Yes.
That's interesting that you say that. Yeah.
But I mean, I feel in my human form, I just feel so shifted. Like whatever was bothering me, an hour ago, whatever, 2 feet of snow, no big deal. Who cares?
I love that. I love that. Do we want to do a little quick recap?
Sure.
Okay. So I love the reminder. There was two really great reminders at the beginning, and there was one at the beginning and one at the end, two great reminders. And I'll just go to the beginning and the end. You are never alone. And at the end, reunification. That one word holds so much power. And that was the beginning of their communication and the end anyway, I just thought that was really interesting. Humanity, a planet, we're all at a planet decision-making point, foretold in many millennia. And I agree with that, because they had the Mayan prophecy thing going on. Things were changing and shifting. You know, we had, and even before I was a medium, before I knew I was a medium, you know, you would read things in astrology and so on and so forth. Just the shifts and the changes, other mediums and channelers bringing that information forward. So not accidental that you are here now. You are here for service for all life forms. Now, when they say all life forms, it's not just humans, other humans, all life forms, your earth, galactic, whatever that may be, spirit, unaware of your life experience, is paying attention to the ascension. So your life experience is part of why you're here. It's going to be it is part of the ascension that is happening. Your healing heals others. And to me, that one sentence is so powerful, because we just think we're healing ourselves, when in fact, that resonates out to other people. You are different. You act different. You perceive things differently. Your whole energy shifts and changes. You are different. And that has a flow-on effect. A time for remembering the oneness is upon you. The way you speak to yourself and others affects all. And that is so true. So true. Remembering that we're all water. And is it Dr. Emoto who did the water, the water experiments?
Yes, right. Where you talk to the water. I had totally forgotten that. Interesting.
Yeah. And every time, I hear something that reminds me of that, when you call someone a name, what that effect that has within their cellular structure is phenomenal.
Yes.
So, and that's scientifically proven. He froze that water.
Yes. And they've also done that with plants. They've done that with plants where you send love to a plant, and then you have another plant that you yell at and you call names, and one thrives and the other one doesn't. And, we know which one. So.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that. I could totally see that, because
it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. All for peace. So all of this is for peace within. And I have asterisked this one. You are already successful, as we are already here, as in the spirit world speaking through you is already here. And I'm like, God, I never thought of it like that. That's so true. Like, they are already here. We're waiting for, I don't know, big aliens to walk amongst us. And it's like, hang on, they're already here. The whole us waiting for these beings to be present physically in front of our eyes, perhaps it's our perception of how that's going to happen. They're already here. They're already channeling consciousness. Consciousness is probably what we need to be more focused on.
And maybe we just need to be ready for them to be physically here.
Yeah. So start meditating, people, start opening that mind, expanding that awareness, because that's how communication's going to happen. So then they went into each heartbeat is the same, and also as the Earth's heartbeat. And I love that. And they're talking about, the rhythm to all around you. and how the moon affects your moods and, how we feel. So that was really interesting. And we know that as a fact. The moon has that pull. And then we go into feeling alone. If you're feeling alone and not knowing what to do, connect to your earth, the stars, your pulse. And again, that's also going back to feeling that oneness where you are connected. You are not alone. You are part of such a greater source that it's phenomenal. If you think about it, it could be quite overwhelming, really. The earth, moon.
Yeah, no pressure.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. You've got you might think you have a small role to play, but realistically, your role is huge.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. The earth, moon, sun. What have I put here? This is my shorthand trying to write as fast as you're speaking. Same is is the same as what your ancestors have known. I love that. The earth, moon, and the stars, everything's the same as what our ancestors knew and saw. They were here. They saw the moon. They saw the stars. You know what I mean? And I just think, yeah. And that just gives you a whole new connection to, your family, the ties that go way back.
Yeah. Just being human. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's within you, always has, and it always has been within you. And they're talking about the oneness. Find your connection to the oneness. Share your humanity, your divinity. The earth glows once we have woken this divine connection. That's so. I just, you just feel that in your heart. You're like, oh, it's, that's the difference that each person can make.
Mm-hmm.
Live in unlimited connection to the flow. We all have the oneness within. No need to take it from others. And then they say reunification. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so true. You can't take it from someone else and because you want it. You all have it already. There's no need to take what you already have.
Exactly.
You just need to find it. Some may be buried deeper than others. Peel away those layers like an onion and it will be there waiting for you.
Yeah, it's there. And it changes a little bit and it gets different and you go in and out of it until you're comfortable enough to be in it, right?
Yeah. And I also want to say, do you think that maybe the more we develop, and I want to say advance or grow, we grow into it deeper, the deeper connection, a closer connection. I guess we become more intermeshed and one.
Mm-hmm. You think so?
And that's when you'll have experiences like Julie, where it's very hard to articulate exactly what it is that you're feeling because it's not an everyday human situation.
That's true. But everyday human would be boring. So
exactly. And that's why we do what we do, because it's the wow factor.
I don't know. I do it out of self-defense.
Oh, I love that. Because, the weird and wonderful seems to find you, doesn't it? Hunts you down.
It does. It does. And then I'm like, okay, I'll learn. Show me. It's got to have some kind of benefit to somebody. Even if it's just somebody sitting down and being like, very frightened about having an experience. And I'm like, that's okay. 6 other people have told me the same thing. It's fine.
Yeah. And again, it's funny you mentioned that because we had in a panel of mediums recently a conversation about that, about sharing your experiences, because that is how other people will feel heard, can share, can unload that burden that they might be carrying, thinking, oh my God, that's crazy. I can't speak to anyone. There's no one else has had this experience. And suddenly their world just cracked right open. And here is someone that understands.
Yes, that's part of the healing and the connecting. Yes.
Yeah. It's incredible, isn't it? If we just communicated to each other more honest, more open, instead of being so shut down, walls are up, defensive, don't talk to me, I can't share this, I don't trust you. It's not a fun way to live.
It's hard to explain, but there's a lot of strength in being vulnerable, you know?
Yeah.
It's really a very strong position, but we don't understand it until you experience it, right? And we're kind of brought up to not experience it.
Yeah. It's almost like a superpower, isn't it? It gives you freedom. It gives you what everyone else is chasing.
Right. Absolutely. Because you're not jumping through those hoops or pretending or,
Yeah. Forever covering yourself, protecting yourself, always protecting yourself. It serves no purpose.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're not living from fear.
Exactly. Exactly. When you can live from oneness. I love that.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Julie, and your team for once again enlightening us with so many just incredible points, incredible little nuggets of gold. And I almost want to say epiphanies. And there's just so much. I see a pattern emerging as we go on. And it's almost like a continuation of a story being told. And it's like, if you're listening to that story, you'll get it. You'll start to understand the depth of what that story is trying to tell you.
Right. And then you experience it in your own life. You start to see it.
You do. Exactly.
Then that's all you got to do, right? That's it.
Yeah. And again, it's that awareness. Yeah. 100%. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Julie, for being on the show and your team. Now, where can people find you?
I'm mediumatlarge.com and on Facebook and Instagram.
Excellent. And I will put that. Sorry, go on.
Go ahead. Nope.
I will put all of that information in the description below. The description is where you find all the good bits after the show. And you can connect with Julie. She does all the weird and wonderful that you're looking for. If you're looking for the wow factor, she's your woman. So thank you so much, Julie.
Thank you. This was fun.
And I look forward to having you back on the show very soon. To view the show notes, head over to themediumstable.com.au. If you want to watch these episodes, head over to our YouTube channel, The Medium's Table Podcast.